Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for World Trigger Chapter 104. Alright, and this review is pretty late, and the next one will probably be pretty late too, just because these couple weeks are pretty busy time. I'm working, but I also have job interviews at other places as well, so I just don't have a lot. I don't have nearly as much time as I used to. Um, but that's why have been late recently. That's why they are going to be late for the next week and maybe the week after that as well, depending on how things go. All right, but getting into the chapter real quick, it was pretty simple, so it shouldn't be a long review. Hughes ended up getting taken to Border HQ to be interrogated, but he chose not to answer any of their questions. And Kinuta wanted to just torture him and get information out of him that way. But Yuma talked about how that's not exactly a tactic used in the neighbor world that often because of the fact that it just doesn't work. Because people will just say whatever comes to mind just to get the person to stop torturing them. And unless you have a bunch of people who you're torturing where you can compare their stories, it's just not you're not going to get any information that's actually helpful. Um, though Keto does mention that Yuma could use his side effect if he wanted to figure out that Hughes was lying. So this is the first we've heard or seen of Keto actually acknowledging or knowing in general Yuma's side effect. Um, so I'm curious to know when exactly he figured it out. Because you remember back when Replica made Keto promise that he wouldn't go after Yuma, back when Yuma first joined Border. So did he already know at that point that Yuma could tell if he was lying? Is that why he made sure to tell the truth, you know? Um, I don't know, but maybe we'll figure it out later. Um, After that, Shinoda, he tries to convince Hughes to talk, but that doesn't work either. So in the end, they just kind of decide to give up. Probably not permanently, probably just a temporary thing. But for now, they're just going to stop trying to interrogate him, and instead they focus on this other mission that they want Yuma to do. And this mission involves a black rad Treon soldier that has been infused with the Treon of Enidora. Alright, so Enidora's like living inside this rad now, which is interesting. We technically don't get a confirmation that it's Enidora, but it's Enidora. I mean, who else is gonna refer to these guys as meat and monkeys? You know, like plus the rat is black instead of its normal color. Enidora had a black trigger, the horns and everything. You know, so it makes sense for this to be Enidora, and I'm 99% sure that it is. Um, and that was definitely an interesting way to end the chapter. I'm not really sure what this mission could be about. I would assume it's passage into the neighbor world, but they already have a way to enter the neighbor world because they've been doing missions there already. So I don't know, maybe it's a different type of passage, maybe it's involves a strategy of some sort, going to after Crater and taking them, catching them off guard, catching them by surprise. I don't know. But Hughes and Adora are probably going to be important parts of this strategy. Alright, but that's it for the chapter, really. Like I said, a quick review because not much really happened. There's not much to talk about. Overall, I'll just give the chapter a 6.5 out of 10, and that 0.5 is mostly because of Enidora at the end. Okay, so yeah, that's that. There was a brief conversation here about how Osamu was essentially useless on his own team that he leads, but we already knew that. Uh, but yeah, that's the chapter, you guys. So I'll just give it a 6.5 out of 10, and that's that. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.